Greetings, fellow travelers. It is I, Ken, coming at you from my base again for part 1.5 of the Minecraft World Tour. So, there's one thing I want to show you that I sort of forgot, but sort of didn't. Look deep into my eyes as we pull out this compass that says, follow me. So, well, there's the inside of my body again, that's weird. Anyways, we're going to go on a bit of a journey today. I should sleep first, though. Yes, definitely should sleep first. But yes, we're going to go on a bit of a journey today. 5,000 blocks in that direction to the castle at the end of the universe. Alright, so here we go. So it's a bit of a trek. So we're just gonna get up nice and high. Let's say to, I don't know, 800 Y level, maybe. We'll see. Maybe a little bit higher. And yeah, that will allow me to glide nicely down. Alright, where are we? We're at 7. We're at 8. We're at 9. Alright, let's go right up to 1,000. Alright, here we are at 1,000. Okay, so now we can fly down. We'll just keep an eye on our things. So as we glide down, I thought I could show you some statistics. Yes, from this world. So I played in this world for 28.35 days, which translates to roughly 704 hours. So, yes, that is a considerable amount of time. Some other fun things. I've sneaked or been in the crouch position for just over 2.5 days. I've opened 12,000 shulker boxes. I've killed 217,000 mobs. Hold on, just let me check. Oh yeah, we're still nice and high. Excellent. All right, let's go back up to looking at statistics. Gotta love statistics. I've jumped 167,000 times. Where's some really awesome ones? Apparently I drove 13 kilometers by Strider. I don't remember doing that, but cool. Oh yeah, here's the great one. 6,000, ooh, we're getting low. 6,838 kilometers by Elytra. We just gotta go back up here. So I parsed this out on the Google Maps, and I will show you how far that is. I should be able to put it on the screen here. So yeah. So basically, I have flown from Victoria, British Columbia, all the way to the East Coast. Yeah, I think that's the furthest I've ever flown in Minecraft. Or, well, yeah. I mean, I flew to London that one time, so that was pretty far in real life. But yes, virtually, I have never flown that far. So, yeah. So that's a good distance. That one is. All right. Yeah. So that's 6,844.7 kilometers by Elytra. I've sprinted 548 kilometers. That's a pretty good distance. Oh yeah, here. Damage dealt. 1.8 million damage dealt. So yes, I've killed lots of mobs. Yeah, I've rung a bell 81 times. I don't remember ringing a bell, but awesome. Anyways, so yeah, that's some fun things. So let's see mobs here. I bet you the mob that I have killed the most is an Enderman. 6,800 wither skeletons. Where's the Endermans? Enderman. Aha! 48,059 Endermans killed. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we're still good. Oh, we've flown way over it. Haha, we totally passed. We gotta go back. I was too busy reveling in my... Yeah, we flew way over. We're about 1,000 blocks too far towards the end of the universe. But we gotta go lower so I can see. This is all new world generation, which is why it's not loading properly. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting real close. Let's just slow down a little bit here. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's an upside down boat. Right on. Okay, so we're getting close. We gotta let the world load. Yes, it's in a snowy biome. Oh, there's another shipwreck. Man, the ships really don't like the frozen ice fields. Gee, I wonder why. We're in the ice spikes biome, in case you didn't know. But we should be able to see it fairly soon. It's a good thing we have compasses. Compassi? Yes. It's a good thing we have a compass to guide our way. I have another one in here that will lead me back. Let's see. Oh, this looks promising. Ah, there's the entrance. No, that's just natural generation. But aha, here it is. The entrance to the castle at the end of the universe. So here we go. We're gonna face this way. Welcome to the castle at the end of the universe. Castle in the void. So welcome to the castle at the end of the universe. This is the book of lore that I told you about yesterday. So we got this castle. I'll just do a tour and then I'll read you the book of lore. And you have to say it like that, otherwise you fail. The book of lore, because it's very mysterious. So we have an ancient asteroid fragment and another netherite block. Yeah, I spent a good amount of time building this. This is not a structure of my own design. I found the structure and the schematic to make it. But yeah, I'm not that good of a builder. I wish I was sometimes. I wish I was a good builder. But yeah, I like the, I don't know. I like the vibe out here. So let's just do free cam so you can see the castle at the... Oh, there's a... Yeah, we're in the nether, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of a cool... It has a cool vibe to it with the black concrete. That took itself forever to like generate. But anyways, castle at the end of the universe with the book of lore. Gotta say it right. Yeah, so it's kind of a small little castle, has whatever, but that's not the point. It's all about the book of lore. Oh wait, we got what? Take the book. Take the book. Here we are. 10 generations ago, our ancestors were sent to this land by the evil sorcerer Lord Azul. Lord Azul waged war in the old land for many years. All that time, the forces of good were able to hold back the onslaught of evil. Unknown to the ancestors, they were merely a distraction. The real reason the Lord Azul had sent his dark tide was so he could search for the mystic Black Book of Dread, the spell book that had been created and encased in legend from before time began. The Black Book contained many dark and terrible spells, but the most evil of those spells could transform men into dark creatures incapable of thought and speech, and they became shades, blacker than the darkest night. When the ancestors learned of this, they began to make plans to defend themselves. The only defense they could find was that a single word, when uttered during the casting of the spell, could alter it in unforeseen ways. Finally, the fateful day had come, and Lord Azul, along with all his forces, stood outside the Elder's castle and began the ritual to bring about the destruction of the ancestors. At the height of the ritual, the High Mage was able to break through the ranks to utter the sacred word. Suddenly, 2 dimensions emerged from nothing, a monstrous hellscape full of lava and death and void from the end of the universe. Both dimensions began to swallow everything within their radius, both good and bad. Men, women, children began to transform into terrible creatures found within the Black Book. Once they were transformed, the void called to them, and they fled to the unknown regions. Legend has it that they wander the islands in the void, searching for a way home. The ancestors were able to shield themselves from the spell with their armor made from the ancient debris of a fallen asteroid, but their castle was not immune to the spell and was also transported into the void at the end of the universe. With the sound of rushing wind, the 2 dimensions disappeared, and the land was scoured afresh, and the forces of the ancient cities of Lord Azul fell into the center of the world, where the nether regions had been, and where they remain to this day. As for the Lord Azul, he too transformed into something even more terrible and deadly, and he roams the underworld, obliterating all who enter his ancient cities with darkness and death. As for the ancestors, they gathered all the materials they could find and constructed a great balloon so they could travel back home. Leaving their armor behind in their castle, they got into their balloon and began to sail. Aided by what little magic they could summon, they traveled to this village, where they were surprised to find many villagers had survived. Many generations later, their descendants gathered to work the land, learning magic and harnessing the forces of nature. They settled this land and tamed the wilderness, and every so often, they hear whispers of the great battle that once was. Several times they were threatened by Azul, but like their ancestors before, they fought back against evil, allowing them to prosper. So yes, that, my friends, is the Book of Lore and the castle at the end of the universe. So, where the ancestors began their journey, so I will remain until the world begins anew. Until next time, bye!